Hi, I'm Jody McComas, and I am a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I started Plexus about 15 months ago after watching my friend Cassie post on Facebook about how her health was changing, and I was super skeptical, but I watched for about 4 months and asked lots of questions and decided that when she shared about the X Factor multivitamin that had real folate in it and aloe, that this company really cared about our health, because my daughter and I have a genetic mutation called the MTHFR, and we cannot process folic acid. So when I saw that, that was kind of the tipping point for me, and I decided to give it a shot. And it was way more affordable than anything my doctors and my naturopaths had me on, and so I jumped in. I had had serious health issues for 20 years that had escalated in the past 10 years, and I was always exhausted. I had never slept through the night my whole life. I was addicted to caffeine because I was so exhausted and I needed it to function. I had been diagnosed with stomach issues and was on medication for that. My head was pounding and throbbing all the time to the point where my vision would go out, which is really scary when you're driving around small children. I had food sensitivities to everything. Eating was no longer fun, and I just felt miserable all the time. I had foggy brain. I just assumed that that's what happened when you had children and thought it would never go away, but I was wrong. I had tons of body aches and pains all the time from the time that I was in my 20s. That was just my experience and what I lived with. I had terrible hormone and thyroid issues, and I was basically maintaining with my doctors and my naturopath and maintaining miserable, quite honestly, and nothing was getting to the root of my issues. So after I started with the triplex, I began to see a change very quickly. Even within that first week, I didn't want my second and my third cup of coffee, and that was so bizarre to me because that was my norm. Always. That's just what I did. I was starting to sleep through the night, which was also totally life-changing for me, even within that first week. By the end of 4 months, I noticed I hadn't been to the chiropractor in 3 months because I wasn't aching and throbbing everywhere, and I didn't need an adjustment. I no longer had the pounding head. I had energy all day long, and I no longer needed those medications for my stomach issues. I went off of those completely, and I can eat all of the foods that I once could not eat, and was feeling amazing. My thinking was clear all throughout the day, and I had blood work recently. My thyroid, my hormones, everything was in the normal range, and I have never been in the normal range for years, and that was incredible proof to back up already what I was feeling and experiencing, that these products work. My iron level was also at an all-time high, and my doctor was so pleased. My husband is thankful to have his wife back. My kids are thankful to have a more energetic and patient mom. My emotions are so much more stable. I'm just healthier all the way around. Plexus has given me my health back, and so much more. I had no idea that when I started this journey that I would also gain an accidental business that is thriving, and it's taken a financial stress off of our family as well, which has been incredible. And now I'm also a part of a community that loves one another, encourages one another, and helps others to get well along the way. So now I feel great, and I'm getting paid to feel great, and I get to help others to do the same. So these products have totally changed my life and my family for the better. I'm so grateful for it. Thanks for letting me share.